Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today. I'm here at Esxence in Milan, and I've got Jean-Philippe here with Atelier Des Ors, and he's going to talk to us about his brand coming right up. So Jean-Philippe, thanks so much for doing this video with me.
Pleasure meeting you, Sebastian.
I'm a fan of your fragrances, especially Lune Feline. And I was happy to do this video. So tell me a little bit about how you got started with the brand and making the fragrances.
Okay, so thank you, Sebastian. Actually, the Atelier Des Ors, the aim of Atelier Des Ors, when we started was to recreate the magnificence of the French haute parfumerie of the 30s, the Art Deco period, with that very opulent and decadent juices and also packaging, where, you know, perfumery was considered as an art, and they were like working with craftsmen. So the idea was really to capture that era and to reinterpret our heritage into a modern and appealing brand.
Excellent. So, how long has it been since you've launched?
So we started 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago, and now we started in a shop in Paris, Jovoy. I think all of your followers know.
That's where I bought mine.
Exactly, and now we're in about 30 countries. Always in a very carefully selected stockists, and we are in niche independent or department stores.
Okay. So, are you launching a new fragrance?
Yes. So we started the Atelier Des Ors collection with 5 fragrances, and here today in Milan we have the number 6, which is called Iris Fauve. And let me then, if you want, show you the bottle. So Iris Fauve, here you have a floral composition which is symbolizing, let's say, the ingredients inside Iris Fauve. And the idea with Marisa Lamagna, our perfumer, was to make a warm iris. And why a warm iris? Because when you look at the mythology, Iris was the messenger of God. And when she was crossing the sky, the footprint she was leaving is actually the rainbow. And the poets were calling it the scarf of Iris. And we had that idea of an iris just like wrapping around draping your skin, and we dressed the iris with some warm musk notes, just like that comforting shawl or that fur around your shoulders. That was the idea. So you want to?
Yeah, let's try it.
To smell the Iris Fauve.
What does Iris Fauve mean? We know Iris.
Fauve means it's linked to those feline, those animals. So it means like warm, and so it's a link to the musky, the animalic notes of the musk.
Wow, it's a masculine iris. Interesting.
Actually, it's not too powdery. You know, iris. It's not. I would put some iris are like very powdery, like vintage iris.
Yeah.
So it's a I would say modern way or different way actually of working around or dressing the iris, and we didn't really think about being masculine or feminine. Usually the way we work, we have an idea, and then we offer our proposition, and you know, obviously we have like Rose Omeyyade. So in Western countries, that one is more for female than for male. But for example, it's our leading one in Saudi Arabia for male. So country by country culture is different. So it might be more for male, female based on the culture and the country.
Yeah, it's woody and spicy.
Yeah,
but definitely iris.
Yes,
it's good. Tell me a little bit about the gold in the. I mean, the name of the brand is
Atelier Des Ors. Yeah. Or means gold.
Yeah.
And actually gold is a single in French, so it's OR, and here it's written with the S, and it's only used in poetry again, and it means the rarest and the finest things. So it stands for both the gold we have in our bottles, but also the essences we're using for our creations. And the idea of mixing gold and perfume is actually both have a linked. They are both associated with divinities. The first use of perfume was to communicating with divinities through smoke. etymology of perfume, perfumum, burning resins, and gold has always been the, let's say, the symbol of divinities on planet Earth. So then it stands for eternity. So that quest of perfection we find in craftsmanship, where generation after generation you refine the techniques and you try to reach the best. So that's the values we stand for, basically.
Wow. So it has gold flakes.
Yes, so it's just like a refined touch inside the buttons, and basically we say we have a stardust inside our buttons because gold is of stellar origin, it's the death of a star, so we have a piece of eternity contained in every of our buttons.
Can you show the gold floating in this?
Of course.
It's beautiful. And that's one of my favorite fragrances. Tell me a little bit about Lune Feline.
So Lune Feline, and I believe you were maybe our first customer ever. It might be you, because actually we started at Jovoy back in 2014, December, and very soon after you had that very first review about Lune Feline. Lune Feline is about the moon, so it means Lune means moon in French, so it could be translated as cat moon. So the idea was a magnetic star. So magnetic means attraction, so seduction. So we had a vanilla for that gourmand and that addiction, and we dress it again with musk to give an animalic touch, to give a darker side and more complex side to the fragrance. That was the idea.
It's a great fragrance.
Thank you very much.
I love it.
Thank you.
Great. Anything you want to mention about what's in store for the brand in the future?
So we are working on new developments, and I was in cigar business, selecting cigars and developing cigars, and so there is a link, olfactive link between handmade cigars and perfume. So the forthcoming perfume will be about cigars. The smokiness, the whiskey, the peat in some island whiskies. So that's the project we are working currently on.
That sounds very exciting.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to do this video.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you.
And thank you to the followers.
You're welcome. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks again.
Thank you.